Hey guys, how you guys doing? Today there is something different. Obviously Maggie is coming up, but today we have a bunch of green tea right here. This green tea from Lipton is supposed to burn off the fat that I have built up over eating Maggie and all. Hey Vaikunt, how you doing? I'm on stream and here's my green tea. Let me grab my coffee. Hey Rohan Rai, how you doing, bro? In last stream, I recognized that my voice was a little too loud, and I hope that that's all right now. Voice volume is fine. I forgot to brush. Come on, man. Like, how chill is your Sunday that you have forgotten to brush your teeth? This change from YouTube pisses the hell out of me. What has dead chat? Yeah, why not, bro? It's not even 12, and you're already saying, sir, I have a question. Can you answer, sir? Yeah, go for it. But don't call me sir, please. You just said sir 2 times. Imagine no one pops up. You did. That's all I'm looking for, bro. You did. Even though nobody does, I'm still gonna stream and drink my green tea. I'm gonna be obnoxious about it. I'm gonna be a douche about this. That, hey, you drink your tea with milk and sugar, and look at me, just hot water and a bag of green tea. Yo, hey Cryptic Ghoul, welcome back, bro. Ankan Ganguly, sir, don't call me sir, please. First of all, hey Dana Ramu, welcome back. Dana Ramu and G Demon 1 and Vaikunt, could you guys confirm if audio volume is fine? I mean, is it alright? Audio volume? Okay. Hey Harsh, how you doing, bro? So much happened in the last week on YouTube. The number one news being that Nishan Chahar is opening his college. I will actually show that video at some point in the stream. Not now, because I feel like it would be such a horrible thing to do, that you guys just walking into the stream and I'm showing you that footage. So not gonna do that now. एक तो मेरी काली लिनक्स नहीं चल रही गेमर अभी. Welcome back, bro. Black tea पिया करो without sugar. No, black tea actually contains caffeine, so not gonna do that. Green tea, I hear that it is good for reducing weight, burning off the fat, so that's what I'm doing now. Codex from OpenAI is a new thing. And do you know a funny thing about Codex? I went to ChatGPT and I asked it, Telesco, welcome to the stream, brother. Can't believe such a big creator has joined my stream. Happy to have you here, Ravi Bhai. You should join his college and sabotage it. Nah, why would I? But there are some funny things he has said in his college pitch that I'm gonna get into. First of all, I can't believe Telesco has joined my stream. By the way, if you don't know who Telesco is, he is the GOAT in Java development. He teaches Java and he is the best at it. You can see 2.56 million subscribers. New course, AI powered DevOps with AWS live course. Yeah, great. Jenkins for beginners. I appreciate this guy. Chilling here. Good for you, man. I am also here with my green tea right here. I'm gonna be obnoxious about it, even if you don't like it. So this thing, Codex, right? भैया मेरा ग्रेजुएशन बीएससी बायो है एंड मास्टर केमिस्ट्री से एंड कोडिंग में थोड़ा इंटरेस्ट है. Thanks. Welcome. So first of all, let me show you this thing, Codex. So Sorry, right now. Sorry, Rohan Rai. I'll get to your question in 1 second. So, what is OpenAI? OpenAI Codex. So now it is searching the web. It is a suite of AI-powered coding tools developed by OpenAI to assist software developers by automating various programming tasks. Now, if I ask it, so if I, so you not capable of achieving what Codex can. I can perform many of the same coding related tasks as Codex, such as blah and blah. However, Codex is specifically optimized for software engineering tasks, including advanced capabilities like this and this and this. So you said, so you're saying that you can't perform these things. I can help with all of those. A good catch, let me clarify. I can help with all of those tasks, generating code, debugging, blah and blah. So this point I'm confused. So what you are really saying is I should move over to Codex and stop using you and see what happens. Not necessarily, it depends on your needs. So OpenAI products are competing against one another. They're like, nah, don't go to Codex. This is where the ambiguity happens. This is why the entire AI ecosystem is ambiguous. No one knows what product is good for what use case and what is the best product for that use case. No one knows. It's all intertwined with one another, and it just hopes that you end up at the tool that you want and you just end up using it. This is why I don't like this AI bubble. Okay, now let's get to your question, Rohan Rai. भैया मेरा ग्रेजुएशन बीएससी बायो एंड मास्टर केमिस्ट्री से एंड कोडिंग में थोड़ा इंटरेस्ट है, सो आई एम डूइंग इट बट नॉट कंसिस्टेंट एंड नाउ आई एम कंफ्यूज्ड वेदर शुड कंटिन्यू or not seeing market. First of all, market should not be your concern ever when you are learning coding. But not consistent, and now I'm confused whether I should continue. So you're not consistent. So consistency is an issue with you. I guess that is solvable, right? It's not an impossible thing to achieve. Bro's balding. Who, me? Really? What can you see? Can you see my scalp? Is it? Oh, this thing you're saying. Okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, when you comb your hair this way, can happen. And I've just taken a bath like, 10 minutes ago? So this is why my hair is a little wet right now. Anyway, बड़े लोग. ऑल्सो कुछ हो सकता है कि नहीं, जॉब एप्लीकेशन देखता हूँ उसमें ग्रेजुएशन में मैथ्स चाहिए रहता है, एंड भैया वो स्किल्स मैटर वाला मत बोलना, थोड़ा रियलिस्टिक आंसर चाहिए स्टेबिलिटी के लिए. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, नथिंग इज स्टेबल ब्रो, नथिंग इज स्टेबल. Even for experienced software engineers like us and even for students like you, nothing is stable. Anybody can get laid off, as you have seen Microsoft laying off 7,000 people. There's a lot of delay, by the way. I typed the message like 45 seconds ago. Oh, so now it seems like Twitch is losing its USP now. You guys were on Twitch for the low latency and all, but it seems like Twitch is getting caught lacking. हाँ, anyway, कुछ हो सकता है कि नहीं. जॉब एप्लीकेशन देखता हूँ, उसमें ग्रेजुएशन में मैथ्स चाहिए रहता है, एंड भैया वो स्किल्स मैटर. I don't see maths in job applications, first of all, job descriptions and everything. But even if it does, still apply it. Go get rejected is what I say. If you can achieve getting interviews, I say you are on the right track to getting a job. It's what I believe in. When you're not getting interviews itself, that's a whole other problem to deal with. But if you can still land interviews, land interviews. Do whatever it takes and just get to the front of the HR and just try to convince them that you are the best person for the job. Then it doesn't matter that you don't know maths or this subject is weak or computer architecture is weak and blah and blah. Hey, how are you? Hey, Algorithm Soft, welcome back. Yeah, I'm good. So there are a couple things that I wanted to get out of this live stream. That will be my main channel uploads. Oops, sorry. I really want to get out. Pranitha, welcome. I have anxiety all the time. I think about AI replacing jobs. Please don't. That's not true, and that is something I'm gonna debunk in this video. Not video, the stream. Yeah, this will be cut out of the live stream as a video. That's why I said video. Sorry. But yeah, you know DSA. I used to know DSA. I used to be a DSA kind of guy when I was in college, but not anymore. I feel like once you get out of DSA and you spend a lot of time just building products and just working with tools, string them together and create products, you kind of fall out of DSA knowledge. Like just this morning, I forgot what dynamic programming really is. So dynamic programming definition is a technique used to solve complex problems by breaking them down into simpler overlapping sub-problems. Okay, isn't that just problem solving in general? Like you take a big problem, you break it down into small problems and then you string it together. It solves each sub-problems only once and stores the result to avoid redundant calculations, often significantly improving efficiency. Then what other programming is there? Did you see what's happening in Port Blair, Google Port Blair? Okay, is that bait for checking if I watch a certain kind of Sri Vijayapuram? What's see, I see the bait. Okay, don't try to fool me. Don't try to think that you may see something problematic come up in my autocorrect and suggestions. I've been using internet for 17 years now. I know what to do. Yeah. Hey Yoshino Meme, have you seen the Kunal Kamra podcast episode on reality of 70-hour work week? I haven't seen that, but I have seen this douchebag Ankur Warikoo talk about work-life balance. Just yesterday, I think he made a video about this. 25 hours a week, but earn crores. 12 lakh from gambling. Or is it Ankur Warikoo Careers? I think this is, here we go, the truth about work-life balance. Do you know what though? And you may see that I have watched this video completely. It's because I saw this video by him before where he was talking about something like how 50 LPA will keep you poor for the rest of your life. How this middle class family mindset will keep you poor for the rest of your life. And I was pissed looking at the title, but I thought, let me give it a shot. Let me see it. But then I saw it and then I agreed with it that yeah, he's right. When you start to make money and you feel like this is how it's gonna be for the rest of my life, and you start buying things on EMI, you wanna get the car, you wanna get the house, you wanna get the this and that, you kind of get cuffed with the golden handcuffs, as they say it in corporate. So I ended up agreeing with the video. So when he posted about the truth about work-life balance, I thought about giving it a shot once again. Let me just hear him out. And this is brain dead. This video is completely brain dead of work week. He completely establishes upfront to the video that he's talking to the 10% of people that would relate to his video, which is such a strategy, man. I'm tired of the strategy of content creators being like, who doesn't disagree with my content is a far right extremist retard or whatever. I hate this ideology. If you're gonna stand up in social media and say something and you are in fear of receiving backlash, then don't try to corner yourself with these type of statements. Say it how it is. People who are gonna hate, they're gonna hate. But don't try to establish it upfront. If you don't agree with me, you're a retard. That just tells me that you don't have the confidence in your own sentiment. This is why you are evading the criticism that may come after what you say. I don't know why I hate that guy. I'm telling you why I hate this guy. So then he did this. 90% people are not gonna be able to relate to this video. Established upfront. Then for the rest 10%, he just took examples of Sachin Tendulkar, Shah Rukh Khan, Mukesh Ambani, and blah, and just told us that these people, they don't wake up every day to make money. They love what they do. They don't see the hours. They do whatever it takes, and blah. And just did the same thing that other influencers do. That you can't look at the clock and expect success. Like, yeah, you can't. But now he's again into this mindset of you wanna make money, you wanna be famous, you wanna be in blah, you're gonna have to put in the hours. And I'm like, bro, what if I wanted to just be the best dad to my children? What if I wanted to be the best son to my mom? What if I just wanted a nice family to have? I want to spend all my time and energy there, and then just have a job as a means to just earn a paycheck and keep the life going. What if I don't want to be in the spotlight and I don't want to make the 50 LPA and blah crores? What if I'm happy with just 30,000 rupees, and whatever things I'm lacking at the job, I'm gonna make up at my house with my family? But no. It's all capitalism through and thorough. You should chase money, you should chase name, you should chase the famous, being famous and all that, you should chase the views and blah. And I'm like, I saw one video of Ankur Warikoo that I agreed with, and I started to like this guy, and then he did this. Hey curious buddy, hey private fortune, never mind, no porn searches. Of course no porn searches, bro. I know what incognito tab is, and by the way, that's a whole other argument in on itself. I think I have stopped watching those videos. It just happened. Codex equal to ChatGPT की new Sautan. Yep, ChatGPT products. OpenAI products are now competing among one another. Like no, don't use that product. Use me. Hey Manas, don't call me sir, please. But DSA plays important in building or development, like sorting your Zomato app, like hashing in searching faster. I don't disagree with you. Ever you indulge yourself in solving questions? Nah, I don't. I'm totally on the side of making products and just making money, or working with clients. Did you play Black Myth Wukong? No bro, no, I didn't. But I can tell you what I did play is Ghost of Tsushima, and I completed it yesterday. Marvelous game. This is like masterpiece of a game. I'm so nervous about Ghost of Yote. I so hope they don't mess it up. When I saw this trailer, Ghost of Yote, right after finishing Ghost of Tsushima, I was like, please don't mess this up. Ghost of Yote, if you messed it up, then the franchise is over. Hey Animesh Maiti, welcome back. Okay. Hey the environment, I'm good. Yo, check low level TV of the recent CVE. Okay, I'll check. Low level is nice channel, very nice channel, low level. The things that he discusses, it's super in detail, and yeah. Hey Kiko, Aniklal, I know who you are. You are Ani from my Discord server. Did you play on PC or Xbox? PC. Right here on the left side. Amazing game, amazing. Ghost of Tsushima, I loved it. Start to end, I loved it. Now play Schedule 1. Is it free? Schedule 1 is Schedule 1 free. Steam. So a demo is free and then 880 rupees. No bro, too expensive. Sorry, I'm broke. Play The Last of Us. I have. First part I have. Second part, it is out. Advice for quant finance. Bro, you're talking finance advice from a guy who just admitted that he's broke. Irony हो रही irony. Just like how Luke from Outdoor Boys YouTube channel having 30 million subs retired from YouTube only to give his family time and live with them like a normal family. But those people will be ignored by everybody. Hey Tikki and Maggie. So hi, my cousin's brother work in top AI MNC in USA, California, and he said that his whole AI crap is just internal hype to grow company. And he also said like the AI company has a lot of investors. But I did answer you, Rohan. What are you talking about? I didn't miss your question, did I? I answered your question, Rohan. Tiki and Maggie, yeah, sure. I mean, I do agree to the conspiracy theory that AI technology is just to make everybody's salary go down. It is the one profession that management doesn't understand and doesn't have tangible output and throughputs to properly measure it. So obviously they're gonna wanna eliminate that by automating it. And AI is just that technology that fit like a glove. So it is a lot of internal hype. We all agree on this. I think everybody on this channel agrees. Come on, bro. You do know about Fit Girl, right? Hey, shh. We are not supposed to. We are not supposed to. I'm not supposed to answer that. Sorry. So they just burst bubble hype and about jobs. He said before AI came, there are also job cuts, but no one highlight at that time. No. They did. Job cuts were not a thing that is post AI world. Job cuts also used to happen back in 1980s, back in 2000s, 2010s. It used to happen, but it's just that it's just social media. I have never purchased a PC game ever. I have. Mafia, the first part, Mafia 2, sorry, for PC. I purchased that. After that, if pirated CDs bought from a shop counts as buying a game, then yeah, I have bought Grand Theft Auto 4. But the guy that I bought it from, I didn't buy the original copy. I bought a burned DVD. 4 of those DVDs. Same here, brother. Let me confess. Yeah, sure. No, like the path of perusing, like how the path will be. I don't know, quant finance. Sorry, bro. Ani. I do enjoy your cat memes though. So should I try coding? I mean, I learned backend, not confident though, but not consistent. Pirated reselling. Yeah. That's what I did back in the day that I was in school. It costed me like 120 rupees and I got 4 DVDs. Grand Theft Auto divided into 4 parts. I still counted that as a legit game purchase. Yeah, it is. Wow, Private Fortune. Nicely done. Obviously, everybody knows that. I learned backend, not confident though, but not consistent. Also, how can I develop consistency? There is no answer out of consistency, bro. You just have to do it. Just tell yourself some lie, some bullshit, some whatever, that it's all about for the bigger cause and everything, and just get to it. Improving consistency is basically like you have to remember what you are doing it for. Are you doing it for a job? Are you doing it for the knowledge? Are you doing it to get into the industry? All of those things, you do that, you're gonna develop a consistent schedule. It just happens. And private jobs are uncertain. You can fire anytime, but all this social media crap, it happens just because of AI. Obviously it does, bro. Obviously it does. So, 2 things I want to discuss. These 2 topics are in my head since the last week. and I just want to discuss these two topics today. And these two topics obviously will be cut from the live stream and made it into a video. So yeah. My neighbor is in quant and he's from NIT Surathkal. He told me that quant firms mainly hire from tier 1 and you need to be in the creamy lot tier of 1 lakh 9 CGPA, 1000 air in JE advanced high math problem solving skills, etc. And they don't hire off campus. Wow. Sounds brutal. Sounds brutal. Okay, now that some time has been spent, half an hour you have spent here, now I'm gonna put you through some torture. And we're gonna watch Nishant Chahar's college, and just to save you the trouble, we're only gonna watch the first minute of it, and that's it.
हर साल इंडिया में 15 लाख से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स इंजीनियरिंग प्रोग्राम्स में एनरोल करते हैं एंड सबका
One second, the brutal part isn't here yet. Let me just plug my earphones in. This is gonna be funny. You can hear the video, right? Yeah.
सपना होता है या तो कोई एक अच्छी जॉब मिल जाए या फिर अपना खुद का कोई स्टार्टअप वो बिल्ड कर पाए, बट मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स फेल इन दिस बिकॉज दे डोंट हैव द राइट स्किल्स. टेक
ओके,
इंडस्ट्री लाइटनिंग स्पीड से आगे बढ़ रही है, बट जो हमारा एजुकेशन सिस्टम है वो सेम पेस को मेंटेन नहीं कर पा रहा है. अब मैंने ये फर्स्ट हैंड एक्सपीरियंस किया है बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को मेंटर करते टाइम एज वेल एज जब मैं खुद कॉलेज में था. बट क्यों है इतना बड़ा गैप जो इंडस्ट्री में सिखाया जा रहा है एंड जो एक्चुअली कॉलेज में पढ़ाया जा रहा है उसमें? अब मोस्ट ऑफ द कॉलेज में 90s का आउटडेटेड करिकुलम पढ़ाया जाता है, हैंड्स ऑन एक्सपीरियंस बिल्कुल नहीं दिया जाता है, साथ साथ थ्योरी पे ज्यादा फोकस होता है, रियल वर्ल्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स का जीरो एक्सपोजर होता है एंड एक्चुअली जो इंडस्ट्री में चीजें रेलेवेंट हैं जैसे वो यूज होती हैं वो एक्चुअली पढ़ाया ही नहीं जाता है. एंड
that's it. That's all I can take. Let's just, yeah, sorry. Too much bullshit thrown in the very first minute. Too much. Can we dislike the video? I just closed YouTube. I'm gonna give it a dislike just because of that. And the likes is 666. Coincidence? Oh no, I can't take this. Everybody is jumping on this Microsoft layoff. Jenny's lecture CSIT. Please just shut up. ये कौन है to start his own college? No credibility. No, there is credibility. Private fortune, there is credibility. And the credibility is he cracked Microsoft. That's all the credibility you need. The second you crack FANG, now you have the credibility to start a college. He also failed in his coaching startup. No, he didn't. He actually sold his startup, Algo Prep, or was it Tayari? He actually sold it. So I wouldn't say that he failed at that. Damn, I was typing this. What's your thoughts on X-Fang or Mang on opening their colleges and fear mongers the kid on believing that without tier 1 you can't get jobs? Actually, it's a whole, it's perplexed. This whole thing is very confusing. Apparently, you have to pass an exam if you want to get into Harkirat's college. And my question is, if you're gonna have to pass an exam, why not just give the JEE mains and just get the good ranking and get into a college that has been in the business of getting placements and teaching things from very long time? The one thing that these people point out with the education system is that colleges are not teaching real life projects. Colleges are not giving you real life experience, and they are not required to. Are you seriously telling me that before getting admission into a college, you haven't looked up the curriculum already? Are you really telling me that being a college student, you don't know what the real trends are in the industry? That right now, these days, it's drones, it's AR, VR, and it's AI, and it's crypto, and it's blockchain. Maybe one or two things I'm missing here and there. But are you really telling me that you don't know these terms being a college student? And before getting admission into one of the top NITs, IITs, the colleges that these people point out to, you haven't checked up their curriculum, what they teach actually in these colleges. So if you know that there is a difference, then why go there? And if you have such a problem, then go to some other college, go to some specialization course and all that. And the thing is, these people assume that anybody that gets admission into IITs only studies things that is taught in the curriculum and just exits the college with the expectation of having a high paying job. Are we really going to ignore all of the startup founders, all of the people who got this knowledge from IITs, got the tag and everything, and then actually built something on their own? So many company founders, so many people who have been in the CEOs of the biggest companies are from IITs. So how am I supposed to believe that just because colleges teach outdated information, at least according to you, then it means that it's bad and you should not go to IITs, instead you should come to my college? There is something here that I don't buy. What a college is really supposed to do to you is provide you with a certificate that carries a weight to your resume, that you didn't go to just any other college, you went to IIT. It has a weightage to your resume. And then your college is not supposed to teach you things outside of the curriculum. It already established it. So now if you end up being in a position where you're not getting hired because of the lack of skills, if you can recognize that, then I say it's on you. My MCA college didn't teach PHP. It just didn't. No HTML, CSS, no nothing. It was all theory. So what did we have to do? I had to go out to the side and look these things up myself and learn it. That's how I did it. I didn't blame my college for anything, because my college is not supposed to teach me the latest things happening in the industry, and no other college is. I survived the finals and first year of CSE. Good bro. Hey Sadiq, yeah. Do 6-year career gap matter, sir? Oof. First of all, don't call me sir, and yes, 6 years is a little bit too much, I feel like. But if you can justify it, I feel like you're fine. Everybody does that, yeah. And they brainwash your brain like you can achieve 50 LPA, 30 LPA in max in MNC. Yeah. But that's usually what I think of ex-Fang. Is anybody from Fang is watching this? What are you doing with your life? You are putting millions of views and like millions of dollars on the table by not being a YouTuber. Oh come on, 2019, 22 for EdTech startup. So it was easy for anyone to pitch or sell their shitty startup, be it BlueLearn or AlgoPrep. Both are useless. They are. Seasonal businesses are never good, I feel like. Byju's, White Hat Junior, and some other platforms like that, they were seasonal businesses. As long as COVID restrictions were in place, they were profitable. The moment it got lifted, boom, gone. Same goes for e-commerce applications. Even though Blinkit and Zepto are still making their name, Flipkart and Amazon were insanely profitable in COVID times. Nobody can go out. But then the second restrictions got lifted, everybody's like, I'm gonna get the thing from my nearby shop. Why would I order it on Amazon Prime or Flipkart or whatever? So I'm wrong in saying that e-commerce is a seasonal business. It's not. E-commerce, I feel like is here to stay, which is why I mostly picked this sector to be in as a professional. Attack mode uthao. Anybody watching Eurovision? Nah, I don't know what Eurovision is. Now even Tharun Speaks got sold into this. The impossible dream to build a 10 crore agency. Why a 10 crore agency? Just build, I mean, greater than tier 1. First of all, it's not tier, it's tier. T-I-E-R. And look, Ghost of Tsushima videos are now in my feed. My own podcast is in my feed. Windsurf Wave 9. No. Give me everything you took from me. Keep up, I'm too fast, I'm too... This thumbnail has been in my feed for a long time now. Fed up teacher quits with shocking warning. These kids can't even read. And I'm like, isn't it your job to teach kids how to read? I mean, what's happening? Anyway, this guy cracks Google, Amazon, but at the end of the day, what they build a course selling website and told it's startup. Today I learned my batchmates can't save a file as .html from Notepad. That is a high bar, to be honest, virus dump. In this era of windsurf and cursor and blah blah, it is a high bar to achieve. Probably an entry-level job at Microsoft. This guy cracks Microsoft and fuck these DSA guys in India. Better just grind and enjoy your life. There is a return YouTube dislike extension. You can view the dislikes that way, but it's not accurate enough. Shashwat. प्रोग्रामिंग के कंसेप्ट क्लियर है मेरे. HTML CSS Tailwind भी, JS React Node.js इनफ है. इंटर्नशिप के लिए मेरे पास 2 months है, बट है ओनली. ओके जैकल, व्हाट्स योर क्वेश्चन? A lot of students are in CS because their parents forcing to. What can I say about that, bro? What can I say? It is a reality, yes. There are careers that you get pushed into. But I feel like you should fight your parents in that sense. That hey, I want to do what I want to do, not what you tell me to do.
Indian game industry is so bad. We only have gambling apps. How come we are not making difference?
Do you know, speaking of Varun Maya, I saw this video from him posted like 1 or 2 days ago. And this thumbnail, just look at this thumbnail. Doesn't it piss you off? On one hand, there is a rocket and then other side is an e-com store. Already I was pissed walking into this video. And do you know what? He said something in the video that caught my attention. And yeah, let me just show it to you what he said. One second.
Success that makes it all worth it. Money. They'll go so far. I understand being a critic and saying this can be better, that can be better. That's, I think, good stuff. But Indians will go even so far as to outright lie and say, oh, there's some donation scam that's going on. It's the exact same thing we faced when we started doing AI-generated presenters. People told us,
Fine, I'll agree that there will be some people who disagree on everything.
no, it's not going to work. Some creators even laughed at the idea. Like, have you guys seen God of War in early alpha? Here's what it looks like. Or here's Midjourney V1. But in Silicon Valley and even now at EOS, we tend to move very fast. We learn from our mistakes and we keep improving. In the Valley, everyone gets it. This is 0.1, this is how 0.2 will probably look, this is how, version 0.5 will look, this is how version 1. But when you double click, and I really want you to do this exercise, okay? I want you to pause this video and ask yourself this question. Who? Which Indian developer has put out a game with hyper-real graphics?
Which Indian developer has put out a game with hyper-realistic graphics? When I heard this sentence from Varun Maya, now I am fearful of his future. And I'll tell you why. He hyped up his game, Project 11A, for so long now and basically created a video of a demo where the gameplay was not as good, but he kept telling us that we are an Indian company, we are Indians, and we are a content company and we are pulling this off and blah and blah, and spent so much time talking about scans of assets and everything. That video told me that he is too much in love with his own product. He's too much in love with his own creation that he is willing to just put aside all the faults and everything in his game. But now hearing him say this, it makes me feel like he is in a power trip right now. He just achieved a 2012 looking kind of game with the graphics and everything, but he's still in the power trip that he's the first Indian to ever achieve it. And I think he's completely not into the mindset that gaming is not about graphics. Some people are complaining about Indians wanting to be obsessed over graphics, which is fine. It's a fair criticism. You can also be obsessed over graphics as a game maker, but everybody knows that graphics is not the only thing that drives a game into the market. It's the gameplay, it's the environments, it's the lighting, it's the story. Is it fun? At the end of the day, for any game, it's successful when it is fun to play. If you're not having fun playing a game, what are you doing on your couch? Just wasting time? Hearing him say this, it actually bothered me. That holy crap, this guy is in a power trip. He's too much in love with his own creation. And look at the examples that he used right here.
Who? Which Indian developer
GTA 6, which is one of the most graphic intensive games of all time. I'm sure it's gonna be.
has put out a game with hyperreal?
RDR2. Like, are you kidding me, bro? You are telling me that you just happened to take these two games and put it together and formed a statement that which Indian developer has made a game with hyper-realistic graphics. It's not hyper-realistic. Like, this guy, he's lying to himself at this point. I understand it from a CEO perspective. It takes a lot of money, it takes a lot of manpower, it takes a lot of development time to build a game. But then when you achieve something mediocre and you try to inflate it into something with introducing patriotic sentiments and being like, we are a content company and we did this, you're never going to achieve greatness. Where's the humility? Throwing in GTA 6 and RDR2 clips and comparing that with his Project 11A, like, it's not even in the same dimension, these two games or franchises. Take Fears of Fathom as an example, top-notch game with very shit graphics because it was fun to play. And Fears to Fathom actually got played by who? Cory Kenshin, Penguin Zero, Ludwig. Fears to Fathom. If I just search it, Triggered Insan played it, Beast Ball Show played it, then Penguin Zero played it, then Exia played it, and Live Insan, Hollow, Unal, Sia, Queso played it. Come on, man. Fears to Fathom. So, even if this game doesn't have the best graphics, they made it fun to play, and that's why they were successful. And you know what? Varun Maya also did this thing in this video. He just said, India bad. Outright telling us that if we criticize him, then we are the ones who are toxic. A little bit of potential. Speed played it too. Oh, okay. Yeah. He comes from a rich AF family. Don't believe me? He studied in... Oh, I know he comes from a rich family. I know. I researched about him when I was making a react video to him. In that video, I found he is from a rich background. Schedule 1 versus Assassin's Creed Shadows. But he is gonna ignore all of that. I'm pretty sure. And he is gonna think that we are hating on him, but actually we want him to succeed. Project 11A looks like a 2012 game. Medal of Honor in 2010. Look at the graphics. Medal of Honor 2010. Look at the graphics of this game.
We're arriving at that village. Go soft on approach.
Let me turn the volume down. Look at the gun. Look at the moving parts. Look at the camera shake and everything. Do you know what? I'm gonna go far as to say that this game still holds up in 2025. This game is good enough. If you install couple mods for graphics and you just up everything, like highest settings, I say this still holds up. Buy YouTube Premium in Brave browser. Do you use YouTube Music or? Yeah, I do use YouTube Music. Yeah, and that was one of the reasons I got YouTube Premium. Ad-free videos, music app on the side. Yeah, good enough. I go to my gym and I connect my Bluetooth to it, and then you know that in some gyms you have to listen to that Spotify ad being blasted everywhere. That is not a problem with me. Every big YouTuber pointed out that cutscenes look good and gameplay does not in the trailer. But I feel like who even talked about Project 11A? Project 11A, many people did not talk about it because it's a nothing game really. YouTube music is good. The algo is shit though. Ubisoft, we finally know the truth. By the way, what? Asmongold reacted to, Age of Bharat. Oh. Okay, so he did. Asmongold, Age of Bharat.
Chinese games that have been coming out, they've been really cool. And now it seems like India is joining the hype. And this might be the first AAA big game.
Why do I see this as a bad thing? Why do I see it? Getting international recognition so quickly early on in your game development, it might turn out to be a complete trash bag of a game. Hyper realistic. If I want something realistic, I can just walk out of the room and see the reality instead. It's not even close to being realistic, bro. Like, really. Didn't he say that the entire game is made in 3JS? At some point he did say it, right? Is Varun Maya's Project 11A made in 3JS? Oh, Unreal Engine. Okay, sorry. Hell, the best example is Detective Dodson. That's a great game. Oh, I have to check it out then. No, what the fuck is Unreal, bro? Sorry. Yeah. I thought I heard it at some point. So much Big Bang Theory there. Yeah, I am a Big Bang Theory fan as well. Sorry. I like watching short clips when I'm working normally on my projects. That's why you see it. My best friend passes Harkirat college exam. They did? And they brainwash you. Oh, okay, I see. I am 2021 BCA graduate prep for government exams. My tech concepts are clear and I'm good at grasping tech concepts. You are not asking a question, Jackal. What's algo prep? Something like HackerRank or LeetCode. Yep. Ultron, welcome back, bro. Deep Rock Galactic is my favorite game now. Okay, I have to check that. Lol, I saw that video too. She basically talks about how AI this and that, but I feel like people are just kind of dumb in school in general. Of course they are. Also plenty of startup scams in Silicon Valley. Bold graphics is classic. Earlier common startup scams were biotech company called Theranos. Bro, we reacted to bold graphics, didn't we? I think you were there. Bold graphics card that said 10x RTX 5090 performance at 50% power consumption.
Game from India. I don't know what's going to happen with this. I have no idea. But we're going to find out. We're going to watch it right now. Remember, if this trailer isn't good, the guy in chat is getting permabanned.
Bharat, the land of ancient India. A blessed land of noble heroes and
The guy said he redeemed.
glittering cities.
Do not redeem.
I don't think he's getting banned.
Anyway, the thing is, if you want to make a game, just make a good game. Why yap so much? If the game is good, people will play it. If not, you'll get your reality check. But unfortunately, this is not how game makers think, bro. So true, like just do the thing and the results will show. Of course, they're proving too much for Varun. Mechanics matter a lot. Example is FPA games like CSGO. People spend a lot of time on these games without having good graphics. भाई आज क्या चल रहा है? आज nothing much bro, just streaming. Forget that. Talk about Undertale. That's a goated pixelated game. Oh, I haven't played Undertale. Sorry. Did 2010 games have 4K resolution settings? I don't know that. But I would still say Medal of Honor is better than Project 11A.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting banned. Oh.
The time has come to fight these invaders. The time has come to fight these monsters.
All right. See, this is, guys, this is exactly, bro, like, exactly, this is what we want. Great.
The time has come to fight the demons. The time has come to fight those who oppress the forester tribes. The time has come
Black Myth
to
India.
declare war. It's time for you to join the army of heroes.
Yes, it's literally Black Myth India.
No, it's not literally Black Myth India. Please don't lie to yourselves. Come on, man. This is how it happens, isn't it? The only time I hear about that game is in this stream. Hyper realistic. Hell, the best example. Okay, W Big Bang Theory. It's also an Indian game, but can you tell the devs had a passion for making it? I mean, we can tell. Yes. Do you agree if a student learning programming, they should not use such AI tools? Because in my college, many students don't even know basic and doing programming, and I say, we do, you can't crack any internship. Bro, I literally made a video that you should stop learning AI for learning. Creator of this game told Asman in chat to react. Oh, okay. That's how it happened, isn't it? Hey, Prateek. Hey, Prateek. A bit of technical question I have. Do you know about Android dev? No, bro. Sorry. I'm not into mobile development at all. I can make APIs that your Android app can consume, but sorry, no. Just to be sure that Manas is not me, Sid. Oh, so there is different Manas. Okay. That Indian game Kamla was very good too. The art, gameplay and lore are all good. Oh, okay. Fight Club reference should be here.
All right. If this is pre-alpha, it could get a lot better.
Fight the monsters.
Yeah, I think some of the gameplay and combat kind of sucks, but the cinematics are really good.
At least he was honest. At least he came out honest and said for what it is.
And they can make this better. Yeah, they can fix this.
Stand with your people. Play the age of Bharat. Protect the weak. Punish the wicked. Bharat Mata ki jai.
What? So, okay.
I hope I don't get content claimed for this. Anyway, what did you think on AGI? Is it sci-fi or hype? It's sci-fi, bro. It's fiction.
You're not getting banned. Number one, you're not getting banned. That was cool. Number two, gameplay did not look great. That being said, if it's pre-alpha, there is a probability that it could improve. The reason why I have high expectations is that these cinematics are fucking insane. The cinematics, the visual quality is really, really fucking good. If you can nail this, I think you can figure out how to make a sword swing in the right way, right?
This is how a true gamer is. Notice one time he doesn't say that the main USP of this game is that it's India. He just judges the game as a gamer, as we all should do. That's what matters. Making a good game, just make a good game. I might order Maggie now. Let's go. Let's go. Exactly, for a game, the gameplay mechanics is the most important. Graphics comes at the end. I'm going to learn web dev for the next 2 months. Do you have any tips? Stay consistent is what I can say.
Show the woman? Yeah, where's the chick? Yeah,
That's
give me a
my
minute.
only
Yeah,
tip.
that's the important part. And yeah, there, let me see, where the fuck did it go? And anyway, so yes, exactly. And so you can absolutely get this to
I'm actually secretly working for Nestle just to increase their Maggie Maggie sales.
work. And yeah, I think so. Check the comments. Dear devs, it's all about gameplay, not the graphics. They can fix it. They can do it. You have the theme, the story, the visuals, the voice acting. The only thing left now is the gameplay. Bro, see, this is it. I hope they make the game more than just Wukong, but in India. If they make the game and it is only Wukong, but in India, I will buy the game. I will buy the game. I'll play the whole thing. Like, listen, if you could just make a new Wukong game every year, I'm going to be happy. That game was insane. I put like 150 hours into it. So yes, take my money. Exactly. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. And it'll be a 10 out of 10 Frasman. Exactly. And yeah, you should comment on it. I don't know. Fix the combat. You have potential. The end.
Tough question, Ultron. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Friends. And I'm a Friends fan, more than a Big Bang Theory fan. It's just how it is. I have watched How I Met Your Mother. I have watched Two and a Half Men. I have watched Friends, Big Bang Theory. Shit, what was that about? Scrubs. Scrubs. I have also watched Scrubs. And yeah, out of all of that, I like Friends the best. Scrubs, you know, is a TV series that if you haven't watched, you should go watch it. It is funny, it's entertaining to watch, and it's sometimes you will be crying like a bitch. They really hit you in your emotional points. Oh, you're a Big Bang guy, Tushar? Okay. Friends is a good show. TV, to be honest, it's on my bucket list too. You still haven't The Office. I have seen The Office. I didn't like it that much, honestly. I don't see the hype. The cringe comedy, I just could not take it could not take it for a long time. And I also felt like Jim was a douchebag. That he made out with Pam at the end of season 1 when she already had a fiance. So basically, Jim Halpert just basically snatched Pam away from her fiance. Didn't like it. Young Sheldon, I have watched it. Amazing show. Yeah, W chick. Yeah, Pam does look good. Yeah. Better Call Saul, I haven't seen it. Sorry, Yoshino meme. I have seen Breaking Bad, but I haven't seen Better Call Saul. Young Sheldon, I watched couple episodes and then I didn't continue. I don't know why. I should watch Young Sheldon though. Maggie time. Yeah, obviously, Maggie time. Do you guys wonder one thing? Where did Manus AI go? I haven't watched Scrubs. Maybe I'll consider it. You should watch The Good Doctor though. Even if I wanted to watch The Good Doctor, I would rather watch House MD. I haven't seen House MD ever. I know it's a quirky doctor sort of thing. Neither have I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I never watched one of those either. I don't know, I just fell out of watching these TV shows. The golden time for me for watching TV shows was back in MCA when I was living in a hostel. I used to complete my classes and just run back to my hostel room to get my laptop open and watch Breaking Bad or Scrubs or Friends and things like that. I have seen House MD on Shorts, LMAO. Some TV series like Suits, I have seen mostly on YouTube clips. Suits, I will have to watch entirely because I love Lois Litt, Harvey, Mike, Jessica and everybody. Yeah. Bro, recommending a TV show is very personal. I don't know what you will like. The other Manas. Has anybody watched The Walking Dead here? The Walking Dead? Because that is a TV show that I liked watching the first 2 seasons, and then 3, 4, 5 and 6 season, I was pulling my hair out. Like, why am I watching this? This was back in BSc time. This TV show was out. I would have recommended Game of Thrones, but how Game of Thrones season 8 just took a big huge shit on our mouths, it did. I'm still in trauma because of that. Season 8 had expectations here. It was touching the ceiling of expectations, and they just shat all over it. Completely trashed the image of Game of Thrones. Hey Siddhant, how you doing?
Endgame animations are so stiff though. This is actually so good. And you know what I'm so happy to see is that everybody in the comments is so positive about this, and they're actually constructively critical. They're not making a joke about, like, you know, some fucking India, you know, meme or whatever. They're actually super fucking positive. I think people, and do you want to know why? It's because we are tired of Veilguards. We are sick of Assassin's Creed Shadows. We say, okay, all right, you've got a really cool looking guy. This is basically peak Jason Momoa with this massive fucking dude, this hot girl. Okay, you've got something. We can work with this. We can do this. So let's just go ahead and fix the gameplay, and everybody's going to be happy. You can.
What about Peaky Blinders? Kind of dropped it after season 4. Peaky Blinders I have never seen either. Man, there is so much TV shows I haven't seen. Don't even get me started on anime. I'm pretty sure most of you are anime fans, and any anime that you name outside of Pokemon, Beyblade, Digimon, Detective Conan, Shin-chan, and what was that one? Kochikame, Doraemon, Dragon Ball Z, obviously. Yeah, I have only watched these many anime shows. Outside of it, none. Just none. Absolute zero. A reaction request still going on. Reaction request to what, bro? Lucky man. Don't even ask me anime. It's so many anime shows are out there, like One Piece, the most famous one. Naruto, I haven't seen it. Not even one episode, not even caught up to the lore. I don't even understand Naruto memes when it comes out. I don't know who Itachi is or who Sasuke is. No one. The OG anime lol. 1 second, I'll be back. Alright. So anyway, anime, the whole universe of anime has been untouched by me. I sent a video in Videos to React channel. I was asking if you react to what viewers are asking. Okay, I haven't opened up Discord. Do you know what though? I recently arranged this part of my Windows operating system. I was tired of going on the left, scrolling down and searching for things. So I just put everything icons right here. It's mind blowing to me how there are blaring features given to me and I don't use it. What video is this, bro? You give me the weirdest videos. Left hand pe girlfriend ji ka pyar. Keep creating. I like this type of video. My favorite video was Itna Prime Venoms, Tech Zeros. What is this video, bro, that you have sent? Just press Windows key. I know pressing Windows key, but this area right here, the right side area, I hadn't arranged it, organized it ever. Then I just did last week. Yeah, Naruto is shit. Everything gets solved through power of friendship. Oh, that's where the meme comes from. Okay.
हेलो एवरीवन, मैं आप लोगों को एक थैंक यू बोलना चाहता हूँ। और वो थैंक यू इसलिए कि आप लोग मेरी वीडियो के साथ इतना इंटरेक्ट करते हो और प्रॉपर मतलब बड़े बड़े पैराग्राफ वाले कमेंट करते हो। अब ये थैंक यू मैंने पहले इसलिए नहीं बोला और अब इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ, इसकी जो रीज़न है, रीज़न ऐसी कुछ।
This is about him appreciating that people like him to make videos about tech in deep. Bablu Dawn. Steam Deck OLED versus ROG Ally Z1. PS5 Pro versus PS5 base. Steam Deck S24 Ultra. Oh, this is a normal tech kind of guy. His last video was about Steam Deck of ROG Ally. He thought his audience wouldn't like it, but he's happy actually people watch this video. So why do you want me to react to this video, man? Can you react on this? Okay. Finally, Sarvam takes a lead, but with a twist. 2 weeks ago. Do you know what though? Let me ask you a question. Where did Manus AI go? That model from China that was super hyped? Where did it go? What happened? Just disappeared into the void? What happened? I too organized it, but I still use Scroll. Oh, okay. Watch the really old Hollywood movies around 1960 or the really old documentaries. They are great. Maybe. I mean, I'm a huge anime fan, but these days I don't have time for it, so I just read manga. Did Solo Leveling though. Okay, I don't know what that is. Do you know Bhaiya Manas AI is banned in many countries? I don't know why.
A sovereign AI for India, for Bharat. Not just a dream anymore. It's happening and happening now.
Chup rahe yaar, banaya AI for India, as if we can't access ChatGPT.
Sarvam AI, the Bangalore startup that we at Front Page have closely tracked in the last few months, has just been selected under the India AI mission to build India's own foundational model. A model fluent in Indian languages, voice ready, and designed for population scale deployment.
Bro, we just exposed Codex on this stream just an hour ago. If you scroll back, you can see me debunking Codex.
But while the celebrations began, the controversies weren't far behind. So is this actually finally the birth of India's OpenAI, or are we missing the open part? Let's break it down for you and tell you exactly what all is coming our way. So what is Sarvam AI building? A 70 billion parameter multimodal model trained from scratch. It will support Indian languages and English as well. It will be designed for secure, sovereign, and population scale AI deployments. It's being backed by Lightspeed, Peak 15, and Khosla Ventures. This is not just another LLM. This is AI infrastructure for Bharat. Let's talk about the India AI mission partnership. Sarvam AI has been selected from 67 applicants nationwide. It will receive government-provided compute resources and will get direct support from India's AI leadership.
Sure. Sarvam, okay, job well done. We will see where Sarvam goes 2 months from now. We'll see. Because as far as I know, Shivai AI tried to make a name for itself, completely failed. Where's that product? We don't know. Ola made an AI model called Krutrim AI. Where did it go? Who the fuck uses it? We don't know. It just went away. And now it is Sarvam. Just wait 2 months. It's gonna disappear into the void of ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever. It's gonna get faded out. All that money that they have raised from these people and all the teams that they have been created and they have been working at, it's gonna go away. Why everyone want to say Bharat in their pitch? This is something I don't understand either. This fake patriotism and fake patriotic feelings, and if I just say, oh, we are Indians, then it's gonna make everybody emotional, in the same way that if you say I'm an army military man and now everybody is orgasming on their patriotism. I hate it. Like you never said, even this broadcaster, even if this guy never said that this is gonna compete with OpenAI and everything. He said it's an AI model for Bharat. Like, what the hell does that mean, bro? We don't even need AI infrastructuring in India. We can just use ChatGPT. Who cares? It's free anyway. I have an account in ChatGPT, never paid a single cent, and I use it sometimes. Maybe AI is a new front from money laundering. Might be. Isn't this Chat GPT clone lol? I don't like this way the way this guy talks. I don't know why. Could be personal preference, yeah. Hey, Newbie Roblox, welcome back. Not sure about the Indian AI industry, but the Indian semiconductor future looks good. But they're not gonna focus on that sector now, would they? Check the comment.
The likes of Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself, Minister Ashwini Vaishnav, and India AI CEO Abhishek Singh. This is not just a project, it's quite literally the foundation stone for India's Atmanirbhar AI ecosystem. But it's still getting public backlash. Why then? Let us tell. Almost immediately after the announcement, questions.
Here we go. Here's a real question. Please show in charts and side-by-side comparison how this Indian AI is different from market by comparing against DS, CGPT, etc. But they're not gonna do that, are they? Would they? I'm looking forward to it. Really good job by Indian citizens. Can be game changing. I hope this succeeds. But then reality, what will happen? It will just disappear. Le lo bhai, whatever data you need. There's already no data privacy, so better use our data in building a good model. I will rather give my data to you guys than giving out to foreign companies. Oh, the innocence in this statement right here. The presenter always brings good quality content. Shut up. ChatGPT is already getting fluent in Indian languages. I just had a conversation in Odia. They have quite a milestone to achieve.
Flooded social media. Why isn't the model open source? Is public money funding private interests? Where's the transparency? Will this lead to surveillance or centralization? Critics argued that if it's sovereign, it should be open.
Centralization. AI centralization will never be a thing. Trust me, it's never gonna be a thing. Because who takes the charge? The two biggest players, Microsoft and Google, they themselves don't know what they are building. Forget about Anthropic and Perplexity and these companies. They're not even in the same room as Microsoft and Google. But Microsoft itself is saying that they want to create an AI model outside of OpenAI just to compete with OpenAI. This is how bad, this is how separated everything is. There is no sense of unity among AI models because you know why? Companies themselves don't know what they are producing. Google has what? Gemini, 2.5 Pro Flash came out or something like that. Then so many versions of Gemini. Then Claude, what other Google AI model is there? 1 second. Can you list all of the models created by Google in the AI industry? So there is BERT, there is MUM, there is T5, Lambda, Bard. Oh, Bard, I forgot Bard. Gemini. So they themselves don't know what tool will centralize all of it. And that's just Google. What if Microsoft wanted to centralize everything? Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Yeah, this is therefore gonna disappear in thin air. Give us some real benchmarks. Maybe then we will be inclined to use it. Bro, even benchmarks is not necessary. I would say that. Point me a problem in ChatGPT that people face. Solve it. Make it a product. I'll buy it. That's how it should be. There is no real problem to solve here. Like, I don't imagine an Indian just using ChatGPT in their daily lives wondering, oh, I wish there was some Indian company starting an AI model. I would totally use it. Not a problem. That's not a real problem. That's a make-believe problem that they are trying to solve. We can access very good AI here. It's not like we are in China. Hey, Striver, welcome back. What front-end project should I make if I want a front-end internship or job? A landing page enough? No, it's not enough. Landing pages, no. Sorry, bro.
If it's for Bharat, it should belong to Bharat. And that's when Sarvamaya came up with this clarification. Let us show you. This is not a grant. A government body will take equity in Sarvam for the compute we receive. And we are committed to building public interest use cases and enabling the ecosystem in various ways, such as hyper-optimizing the inferencing costs in India. By the way, we as a country have a long way to go in AI. This is the time to strengthen each other. Let's go. Now let's tell you what happened in the competition. They earned the selection, but not a direct grant or equity for funding deal. The priority is to build a secure, reliable and scalable foundation first. And the openness will come in later. Open sourcing can happen, but needs to be balanced with national security and robustness first. So in short, sovereignty first, transparency next. So let's clear all the social media noise once and try to step back and understand what really is happening with Sarvam AI and the India AI mission. First, no, Sarvam AI is not.
What should you make? Nobody knows the answer to that. It has to be something that catches the eye, something that is pretty enough to look at, something that look at other front-end engineers, what they are creating. Just follow that. It's all right. You don't have to come up with something, a completely new original idea. Just look at what other front-end developers are building and just try to build that yourself.
Not getting 220 crore INR cash grant. In reality, what they are receiving is access to India AI's newly built GPU supercluster, about 4,000 NVIDIA H100 chips for 6 months. And the commercial value of that access is roughly 220 crore INR. That is where this figure has come in from. But as we told you, no cash is being handed over. Second, in return for this support, Sarvam AI will give equity to the government of India. That equity will likely be held by the Digital India Corporation and the entity running the India AI mission under the Ministry of Electronics and IT. The exact terms of equity conversion haven't been disclosed yet. And yes, that's something citizens are right to keep an eye on. Thirdly, the entire initiative is part of a much bigger plan. In March 2025, the government approved 10,371 crore INR outlay for India AI mission, aiming to build India's AI compute infrastructure, aiming to support startups and foster innovation at scale across India. And that is why this is not just a one-off grant. It's part of building an entire AI backbone for the country. And if you're still wondering whether the government should be funding startups, it already does. Over 10,000 crore INR has been invested by the Indian government into venture capital funds through its fund of funds scheme, anchoring early stage innovation while the private sector matures. As for Sarvam's selection, it wasn't random at all. A call for proposals opened in January 2025. Around 180 plus proposals came in. Sarvam is simply the first to be shortlisted, not the only one. More announcements.
Why did it get shortlisted? What is it doing different from all of the 179 AI startups that the government thought Sarvam is the one that we should put our money in? No answers. Anyway, I'm done reacting to this. It's just patriotism for no reason. It's just, yeah, anyway. Okay, so let's get to creating some content and let me get something out. So job security is a myth. Okay. Obviously, this will be cut into a video and this will be going into a regular main channel video. But anyway, I wanted to discuss about this. I wanted to talk about this. So this line is something that is going around social media a lot these days, that job security is a myth. Look at Microsoft. They laid off 7,000 people. Doesn't matter if you are the director of AI, that woman who got fired and is making the news, or whether you are just a developer, whether you are just a manager, it doesn't matter who you are, you're just gonna get fired one day. So therefore the conclusion is job security is a myth. The real way to get out of this is upskilling and making connections and blah and blah. And when I hear this, it somewhat makes me cringe a little bit. I cringe at the fact that this realization hits people like, oh my god, I never thought about this before. This is where the lack of education seems to show its face. People don't understand the true nature of corporate culture or the true nature of them having a job. Let me tell you this. Is layoffs only a thing of the 2020s and further years? Before 2020, were there no layoffs in the IT industry or any industry for that matter? Is this a whole new concept that we are seeing for the first time in our lives? No, right? Now, I want to take you back a few years. I imagine most of you watching my videos are 25 to 34 years old. So I want you to go back a few years in your school days. So you used to visit your friend's house very frequently, and you always saw that the father was nowhere to be seen. And the only conversation you had with your friends about your dad was, so what does your father do? And you just used to say, oh, my dad works in this company and that company and blah, blah. And that's where the conversation ended. Why? Because there was no social media back then. You never got to see anybody else working in the industry or getting fired or getting hired or them facing mental pressure at their job, because you never saw them. they never really had an outlet to say these things out loud. That, hey, I'm facing a lot of pressure in my job. Please don't sacrifice your health for the job. You know, these kind of posts on LinkedIn that you see. This is what happened. The social media aspect is where the reality of the nature of corporate culture is. It gives us an outlet to let our feelings out. This is why you read so much about people facing pressure, people getting fired, people getting hired, and blah, blah. A lack of the corporate culture has always been this way. It always has been. It is more of a deal between two people being like, you're gonna work for me and I'm gonna pay you this much money for your time. That's all corporate culture is. Sometimes there are market conditions that determine whether you're gonna have a job, but ultimately it all ends in the same region as, do we have money to pay to this guy and is it important enough? If not important enough, then it doesn't matter if you're 25 years experience at the company, if you have built the company from the ground up or anything like that. If you don't have equity, if you don't own the company, boom, you're gone. Or you can be gone from the job. You can just receive an email being like, your accesses has been taken away, pick up your box and leave the building and don't come back. And even if you are the CEO, you can still get fired from the board of directors. You know, given in a big company where board of directors run the company and tell the CEO what to do. In that case, as a CEO, you can get fired as well. Look at Steve Jobs when he was fired from his own company, Apple. This is why I feel like people go towards government jobs a lot. This is why people want to crack government exams like, you know, TET exam or UPSC or IAS or whatever, because this is where the illusion of job security is at the highest. If I can just land a teacher job in a government school, if I can just be an UPSC UPSC exam clearer, I can become an IPS officer, IAS officer, then I will have job security. But anyway, if you are in private IT industry or private industry of any domain, just know that your job is nothing to be, is not permanent. The IT industry doesn't work like that. Any private industry doesn't work like that. So this job security is a myth. If it comes as a shock to you, the one thing that you need is education. You have to understand the true nature of the industry, and just what I told you is what it is. So I hope it helps now and you just stop raving about how anybody can get laid off and blah and blah, as if it's a new revelation to you. Yeah, sure. Algorithm soft. Go for it. I have no problem. I am 19. So, why do these creators keep talking about their stuff only at the beginning of the production? Why not just do something first, then talk about it? Oh, okay. You said to my 25 to 30 age viewers. Okay. But then actually you're what? You're a Gen Alpha? No? You're a Gen Z? Bro, are you saying that you're 19 years old? It means that you were born in 2006. Wow. 2006. Damn, I'm old. I'm super old now. Next thing. I'm going to talk about code reviews. Okay, I'm 20 and I'm Gen Z. I'm also 19. Damn, that's crazy. Most of my audience are just kids in front of me. There's a whole ass generation gap between me and you. Thank you, I would say. Thank you to everybody who just made me feel like a million years old. I'm gonna die when I'm 50. 22. You're 10 years younger than me, Shashwat. Algorithm Soft, 14. Sadiq, 12. Manas, 13 years. The realization. Of course. Damn. In my mind, I'm still 25. Doesn't matter my physical age. The age is just a number, bro. Your grandpa. 24. Okay, 24. You're the oldest guy right now, Prince. in this live stream? Oh, not the oldest guy. The oldest guy would be me. I'm sorry. The oldest guy among the chat. Yeah, I would say. Do you have a job, Prince? That's what I said. But I was jailed up after that. Age is just a number? Oh, I see. Yeah, you should be jailed in that case. Okay, let me wash my hands. It just feels dirty for no reason. Let me come back. Alright, so how are your knees, Grandpa? My knees are doing fine. I have never felt a knee pain or whatever. Never felt it. Thankful for that. Yeah, it hasn't happened just yet. Sometimes there is some numbness I can feel when one leg is over the other and I'm sitting that way for too long. Then I suddenly stand up and then one leg just gives out. That happens. Done one internship of 6 months, currently looking for a job. Okay. I have a doubt that which branch is best, CSE or IT, because I'm taking admission. Go to CSE, bro. I feel like CSE is better, but I don't know. Okay. So code reviews is something that I've been wanting to cover for a long time now. And if you remember my last video about the reality of IT industry, code reviews is one of the topics that I listed out at the end of it that I wanted to talk about. I will put up a screenshot right here. But let's get into this. What are my thoughts on code reviews? And just before we start this, there is Uncle Bob Martin popping up everywhere on my Twitter feed. And he said something about code reviews. And his bathrobe rant. I adore this guy so much. But let's go to his post where vibe coding, bad code, where is it? Code reviews. Here we go.
Reviews. Code reviews. Have you ever sat through one of those horrible code reviews where there's 6 guys in the room and the author of the code has his code up on a projector, it's on the screen, and he's walking through the code, and everybody in the room is pretending to follow along, but they're really just wondering when this torture is going to be over, and then when the code review is over, everybody leaves the room, and they're all muttering to themselves, geez, I hope that guy knew what he was talking about, because I didn't understand.
I actually have a different version of code reviews that I used to have in a company that I worked at, that I of course can't name. Saturday 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. we had to connect over a remote call with the team, with the dev team, where everybody would share their screen on the Google Meet call, and they would talk about the code that they wrote last week, just that week, and everybody would have the open license to criticize everybody. It doesn't matter how clean your code looks, how clean you have written it, what have you done, and what architecture you have followed, or what pattern you have followed. It didn't matter. Everybody would criticize everyone else. I got told once that I wrote my code like this: if condition, then do this. Now you will notice that there is no curly bracket here, because we know that in some programming languages, Python devs are completely not able to relate to this, but you don't need to put curly braces like this, like this, if the statement is just one statement inside an if condition. I got criticized for not doing that, and I got criticized by getting told that my code is not aesthetic enough. I still cringe at that one incident that happened to me such a long time ago. So I've had one of these versions of code reviews that Uncle Bob just said. And this is where my questions about, and my questions and my thoughts about code reviews are, is that number one, that it's not important now, is it? Understand from a management perspective, understand from the perspective of someone who is spending money to get a software made. You got told to build a feature, right? You built it. It doesn't matter what the code quality is at that point. It got sent to the QA person, they tested it, and they're like, it passes all the tests, it's good to go live. At what point of the code writing process or the code deployment process do you sit down and you code review? Is it post deployment? Is it right after writing the code and giving it a PR? When is it? And when the second time, actually this is where the importance question is. From a management perspective, writing the code, testing the code and deploying to code is important because we have deadlines to achieve. But is it important? Does it fit anywhere in the process that there is some significance to reviewing code? I don't feel there is. From a perspective of somebody who is just putting money to get software made, reviewing code just adds to the timeline. Reviewing code practice just adds to the budget. Being like, now we have to get some developers together in a room, everybody has to stop their productivity just so one person can receive some feedback on their code. And even if it is helpful or it is not helpful, it's not making much difference now, is it? Let's just get the QA to test it. If they say it's good enough, yeah, just push to prod. Who cares? This is where I always think like code review doesn't really have a place. It's an optional thing in the code writing, in the software development process. You do it, fine, good for you, but you don't do it, you're not really losing much now, are you? Because the other process will anyway make sure that your code is good enough to go to prod. It must be making sound. Does 1 month remote contract count as experience? Yeah, code roast. Yeah, Sashwat. That's what happened to me. I still cringe at that incident, by the way. So it's not really, it's not an integral part of software development, code reviews. Second thing is the ego thing that I just discussed. A simple practice of getting a developer to jump on a call and look at your code can very easily turn into a power trip. What if they just started criticizing you left and right and you just couldn't take it anymore? So whatever feedback they told you, it just got lost in the translation, and boom. Now it ends up that now you're depressed, now you think you don't know anything, and you never even took any feedback. Because there's a way to talk to people, and not most software engineers are good at that. Constructively criticizing somebody, first of all, there shouldn't be any criticisms when it is code reviews. I understand some people write horrible looking code, but even then, in a company culture, there is much to lose than there is to gain when it comes to code reviews, basically. You do it the right way, you gain a little bit skill and whatever, but you do it the wrong way, it can tamper relationships. You will never be able to look at your team lead the same way again. You will be afraid to talk to them, because what if I spoke to this guy and then my team lead will be like, oh, remember this guy? This guy gave us a shit code last week to review. Ha ha ha, get into your lane, loser. These things can happen. So there is a lot to lose than to gain. Okay, so what else did Uncle Bob said?
Understand the thing that was going on in there. Now I want you to count the hours, right? So let's say.
Yeah, this is where the counting of hours come in, that in a code review, you basically have to ask everybody to stop what they're doing to come on a call with you. So this is where he does this.
No responses back. And the author looks at the email responses and thinks they're all nonsense and doesn't pay attention to.
Oh, email responses. So this is where the next point comes in. Seriousness. First of all, it's not seriousness. Let's say accuracy. Code reviews are a subjective thing. If you write a piece of code and you give it to me to review, and at the same time you give it to someone else to review, both of our points are not going to be the exact same. I will find problems with the code and somebody else will find different problems with the code. And it's never going to be one unified set of problems that you're going to have to fix. So it doesn't matter how many people you ask, it's just the number of opinions that you will get is equal to the number of mouths you go to for opinions. Anyway, there is no way to accurately measure, like if the code review session was good, who's the best at code reviews? What if I'm not feeling like reviewing code today? You just gave me 500 lines to review. I just look at it once and being like, yeah, good enough. And that's the next thing of it. Volume does matter. If you give me 10 lines of code to review, trust me, I'm gonna criticize the hell out of it. But if you give me 5,000 lines of code, I will take a look at it once, being like, it's all good. Push to prod. This is a thing. Cheap viewers on streambo.com. Oh, shut up. This is a thing with code reviews that happens in all companies. The moment developers get hit with 1,000 lines of code to review, it just turns into a blur. You no longer read the code anyway. You just be like, yeah, good enough, push to prod, just to get out of that meeting and get back to what you were doing. This is a thing, a real thing. You will see in your careers when you will eventually land jobs, everybody in this live stream. But yeah, you will see that. Curriculum is a fake thing in Indian colleges, including IIT. Okay, I don't know what that means, Himanshu.
Any of them, and that's the end. We wind up with like 7 man hours on the review, right? So it's not a great ratio, is it? Later.
I imagine I'll turn out like him. I totally see it. Just wearing a bathrobe and be like, hey, you're gonna be a developer, I'm gonna be like this when I am this old.
With
not that I'm already not old. I know.
The start time and stop time of their review written on the listing, every line of code highlighted in yellow, and all comments in red. And I would expect that the amount of time taken...
This is where my next point is. Actually, in accuracy and volume, it kind of floats on the same boat. What if you got the feedback and you didn't really care to measure it? Who's enforcing it? There is no enforcement of code reviews now, is it? Let's say you wrote an inefficient algorithm to solve a problem. You sent it out to code review. Somebody said, yeah, do this and it will be more efficient. You chose not to do it. You just push to prod. What's going to happen to you? Is anybody going to fire you? Because anyway, if a project is big enough that you are sending code out to review, it's gonna get discovered like 6 months, a year into deployment process. 100%. It's gonna be janky. It's not gonna work at the best possible capacity, and those will be tickets anyway. But who's enforcing that this code review happened? So therefore, everybody must take the feedback, and there is no way to ensure that feedback is taken. Because not only it takes time for everybody to give you the review and feedback, it takes even more time to confirm that all of those things that were given in the feedback are implemented. Yeah. This is what I wanted to say about code reviews. It is a good thing. Ultimately, it's a good thing. People do walk away learning some things. But when it goes wrong, it can go wrong horribly. There is much more to lose than there is to gain. That's all there is. Thank you. Yep. Done. Alright, let's go back to watching content and reacting now. आज स्क्रिबल होगा. Oh, sorry, we are already late. Sorry. GED 1, are you ready? $20 English, 60. Let's keep it 3. Word count hints would be 1. Alright. Alright. Yes, Shashwat, code roasts were a real thing. I still cringe at what happened to me. Hey Amarjeet, if you want to play with us, here, join the link right here in the chat. Alright, let's start. For now, everybody will join in. GD11, I hope you're here. If not, it's a shameful thing. Wait a minute. I actually got it correct in the first attempt itself. But spelling wrong. You shouldn't have said color. You shouldn't have said color. You ruined it. With everyone being in their 20s here, everyone is also a man, no woman here in the chat. Allow me to ask this. How to deal with misogyny? The only way to deal with misogyny is to fight back. And Oshiro meme, can you also tell me what kind of misogyny you are facing? Like, what are you being told to cover up? Is it? Are you being told to stay at home? The drawing is insane. Chinatown. Damn. So Oshino meme, you haven't answered the question. What kind of misogyny have you been facing? We are playing this game, but it doesn't mean that our heads are right here. Boom. Good drawing though. आज सुबह ही मारा था. I'm not facing misogyny. I meant how to not do it. But do you know what though? Even women can be misogynist. Definition of misogyny. Prejudice. Oh. Prejudice against women. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't draw this. It's not golf. Sorry, I couldn't draw it. How not to do misogyny, hatred or contempt for prejudice against women or girls. It can also include an aversion to women, bias against women. Ah, I see. In that case, fighting back is the only thing. I know there are so many women in my family itself that have faced misogyny, being like, you have to be back at home at 9. You can't wear this or that when you go outside. The only path is to fight back. There is no other way to deal with misogyny. There are some things that have been told to you which is for your own benefit, is to not roam around in the roads, after midnight or whatever. It is for your own safety. But there are some things which is a little bit unreasonable. It's like, don't talk to boys at all. That I feel it's misogyny. Why is it yellow, bro? I'm gonna dislike this. So, Shino meme, there you go. You have to recognize which is misogyny and which is for your own security. And then I know there is a gray area. Some people say you should cover up as a way of protecting yourself. That's bullshit. What the? What? Oh, there you go. What is it called? Ballet. Oh, Manas said ballot. So close. My words are harder. No problem, bro. Come on, Manas. You can't. What is the word? YouTube. SO. What? Mr. Beast. It was wind. I drew a tree and a landscape just to show you that it is a land thing. Boom! Bus bump. Oh, I said hump. Shoot. Lucifer left the room. Volcano blast. You are very, very close. Algorithm. Okay, just a normal question. Man, bad network getting disconnected. No problem, Shashwat. Does anybody watch these games in another streams? Does anybody watch these Scribble games after these streams happen? Uncontrolled bansheesh. Oh. Vekul says pussy. What the hell is this, man? I'm gonna dislike this. Nobody is able to guess. Pie. How is it cat? Oh, eat, you said. Oh. Nobody said pie. Just nobody. इतना भी कोई वेला नहीं होगा. Yeah, fair, Shashwat. I'm just wondering. Devansh, you really don't play this game well. It's so blunt. Anyways, bye bro. Okay, bye bro. It's so your problem, you see cat. Yeah, sure. But you didn't get this snake? Are you serious right now? Marshmallow was MALLOW. Are you kidding me right now? I just thought it's ME. What the? Are you serious right now? Once again, I'm third. Okay, this was fun. Fifth. I'm bad at drawing. So am I, bro. So am I. Why LinkedIn feels so fake now?
LinkedIn used to be a place to find jobs. Now it's a corporate circus. Developers are out here posting emotional essays about centering a div. People announce promotions like they just won an Oscar. And the humble brags, I failed 47 interviews, but I didn't give up. Now I'm a cloud consultant at a startup you've never heard of. Cool. Congrats, I guess. Then there's the AI-generated fanfiction. My Uber driver asked me about Kubernetes. Now he's our CTO.
Do you know what LinkedIn is most famous for? It's famous for telling people that some company is hiring, then some 4 or 5 points that you can do, and then a completely unrelated photo attached to the post that has nothing to do with what the contents of the post are. That's what LinkedIn is famous for.
Somewhere along the way, LinkedIn became the Facebook of tech bros. Except instead of memes, it's wall-to-wall thought leadership. It's all polish, no sub.
Do you know, I still don't know what a thought leader is. Let me ask. What is a thought leader? FU private. Is person or organization that is recognized as an authority in a specific field or industry, known for their expertise, innovative ideas, and ability to influence others. They share valuable insights, trends, and perspectives that shape opinions and drive discussions, often through writing, speaking, or creating content. These leaders are trusted sources who inspire and guide others while establishing themselves as go-to resources for knowledge and guidance in their area of expertise. Fine. Give me few examples of thought leaders. So Elon Musk is a thought leader. Okay. Tim O'Reilly is a thought leader. Okay. Simon Sinek, screw that guy. Fuck this guy. Gary Vaynerchuk, screw this guy. Bro, update on your court case. I am a free man. I am a totally free man now. Everything against me has been dropped. I didn't have to pay a single cent. I'm totally a free man. No cases, no nothing whatsoever. Pretty broad, isn't it? Yeah. Marketing is Seth Godin, Anne Hadley. Fuck you, thought leader.
Substance. and everyone's trying to sound like a motivational speaker while silently hoping a recruiter slides into their DMs. And can we talk?
What happened? It was a full year that I have been dealing with court cases, bro. Where are you? You have been in my live stream for so long now. You didn't know that there were a couple court cases on me because of the way I speak. Thing is, you can say the truth, but there is a price that you have to pay for it. And I paid my price for a full year of court cases, but finally everything is resolved. They didn't win, I didn't lose. That's all that matters. I am new, then tell me. Bro, you haven't seen my video, it seems like. This video. I don't think you have seen it. So I'm gonna link it, and you see it, and you tell me that will somebody get pissed looking at this video. And somebody did get pissed, and he DM'd. First of all, G Demon 1, where were you when we were playing Scribble just 10 minutes ago? Where were you? Wow.
Talk about the open to work banners. You put that thing on your profile, and suddenly you're drowning in cold DMs from SaaS startups, offering you exciting opportunities for $38,000 and a vague promise of equity. If you're tired of turning your resume into a content strategy, tired of pretending passionate about scalable solutions, subscribe to Shade of Code, because I believe in.
Do you know what though? I actually like this channel, Shade of Code. He is more like a Fireship-esque. And sorry for playing bad. What are you talking about? Sorry for playing bad. Play however you want, man. Why would you apologize for it? My own podcast is coming up in my feed. What the hell is happening? Oh, now there is somebody who's making videos of getting laid off.
Any company. No one is irreplaceable. In this video, we're going to go in and we talk about a situation that happened to a developer at Microsoft that recently got laid off.
Okay, so he didn't get laid off. So he's talking about somebody who did. Companies will expect marriage loyalty and treat you like Tinder relationship. Never forget that. Okay, that's a banger quote. I'm gonna use this for my Twitter. Boom. My premium tech, I'll probably never upgrade. You can't say that you will never upgrade. Things happen. Do you know, like, there is a real conspiracy theory that some CEO says mouse clicks should be monetized. Mouse clicks should be monetized. Can you believe this? Logitech CEO considers a mouse in subscription model. This is a very real thing. It actually happened. August 4, 2024. So more like last year this was happening. But I don't know how this came up suddenly. Looking at that thumbnail of tech never upgrading, then me saying tech always upgrades itself, then we jumping into this. There is a CEO out there, the same way that there is a CEO of Nestle telling us that we don't deserve clean water. We don't deserve... clean water is not a human right, basically. So now now this CEO is saying that every click for your mouse should have you pay a little bit. Hypothetical page of a mouse you have to pay monthly. I thought it can't be right. There would be 2 tiers with various number of clicks per month. Actually, one with a limit and premium version of unlimited clicks for $18 per month. Can you imagine paying $18 per month so that you can use a hardware that you just bought from your own money? You can use it as many number of times as possible, as you want. Not possible, sorry. New type of mouse, forever mouse. Such mouse will be built with finest materials found on the blue marble. It would be so fine it would never break. Okay, that's a challenge. That's not a statement. But things cost, and maybe a subscription would be needed to lower the entry level for people dreaming of such mouse. Bro, what are you talking about? You can go to Chor Bazaar and you can get a mouse for like 50 rupees. If you really stooped all the way down, you can get a mouse, second hand mouse for like 20 rupees. What the hell? So anyway, Medium is such a trash platform now, and all of Medium, everything is asking for money. I was playing CS2 on 10 FPS. So why not do EMI? Because subscriptions and EMI are two different things, isn't it? Asmongold. Asmongold is making so much appearances in my feed now. My feed really is the videos I already watch. There is nothing new in it.
This is true. Come on, come closer.
Damn. A room full of dead bodies. Great. That sentence can be taken out of context. Can you? Do you know one thing about this is that Yakuza 5 had the other player, Yakuza 5 fighting. I'm just gonna do that. Or was it Yakuza 6? What did I play? Yeah, this was the game I played. Who were the characters in them? Characters. Shit, everything is, I have to look that up now. My cousin used to tell me my cousin used to tell me become a software engineer in 1995-2005 was way easier. Even with one personal project and a small blog was enough to get recognized. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Can you tell me the names of two main characters in the game Yakuza 5? Kazuma and Taiga Sajma. Okay. Sajma fight. Anyway. Am I looking at the... No, this is the wrong game then. Which Yakuza did I play? Can you give me a list of all Yakuza games? Yakuza Dead Souls, Yakuza 6. Which one did I play? Yakuza 6. Nope. Yeah. Anyway, forget it. Whatever I was trying to look for. Ghost of Yote. I'm so nervous about this. The unhinged nature of GTA 5 source code.
Fucking hierarchies have fucking wrong setup. Stupid fuck. There is a code branch in Alex segment that is rarer than rocking horse shit. If selling that total would fuck up the finance system. 214-748-3647.
GTA 6 second trailer came out. I think we discussed it last 11 days ago. So obviously we saw it last stream. Okay. Alright, I think we have nothing to talk about anymore. Do you have anything question, any incident, any event that you want to talk or want me to react to? Because if you don't, then might as well end the stream right here. I agree with most of the points of the video because my brother is also in tech. Oh, so you were watching my video, okay. So now you can imagine, Manas, that some people will get pissed off with me, that why did I talk like this, and they try to file cases on me just to get me to shut up, but I didn't back down and therefore I'm here. So anyway, I'm a free man now, at least. As long as I keep myself out of controversies, which doesn't seem to go too well. Do you know, like the actual guy who abused Lee Calcott, he reached out to me on Twitter DMs. He actually said that he wasn't, so big names were pissed. Yeah, they were. One of those actually was so pissed that they filed a case on me. And it's like, I saw the case and everything, and I was like, screw you, let's fight it.
One of my favorite places in Grand Theft Auto 5 is right here. Check it out. It's a backyard, an empty backyard. Well, it's almost empty anyway. You won't find any missions that take place in this backyard. You won't find any characters hanging out in this backyard. No NPC will ever find themselves back here. Today, I'm going to show you a variety of places in Los Santos that all qualify as boring like this, including one that I consider the most boring spot in all of GTA 5, which is a little funny because the game is generally considered to be very high action and exciting, but that's just what happens if you make a giant world full of stuff to do. You know, you can have a bunch of activities all over the place, but unless you literally put them right next to each other or just have them selectable from...
See, this is why I'll never become a gaming YouTuber. This is why I can react to gaming content, but I'll never be able to pursue it as full time. It requires depth. Somebody actually played GTA 5 long enough that they are able to come up with a title called the most boring place in GTA 5. I won't be able to do that. I'll just be one of those gaming YouTubers that just starts the stream and just plays the game just like that. I would never be able to come up with creative pieces like this.
From a menu, there's going to be a bunch of space in between them, and that space is going to be boring, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, the first place I want to show you is right here. The entrance to this area is going to be right outside of the Rockford Plaza. You'll see that it says parking entrance over to the left, which is where we're going. Now, one side of this goes all the way through, and then you can get out the other side of the mall, but it's this left-hand side that we're interested in here. This is a parking garage that isn't actually a parking garage. It's a little road that's supposed to go to a parking garage, but when you get up to the top, it's completely closed. You have a poster for a movie about a monkey with an AK-47, which is pretty fun. We have this mysterious rectangle, which I really like. There's a lovely little grassy area. If you need a place to like hang out and have a picnic, you can come up here. And then there also is this hole in.
How do you even notice these things? That's crazy. It means that he picked this spot after reviewing every other spot on GTA 5 map. Damn.
The barrier fence, which is in Grand Theft Auto terms, basically it's the game telling you, hey, you should jump a car off of this. So that's the one little like intentionally gamey thing. Oh my god, was that lady just walking on the grass? Wait, I thought they didn't do that. Play that back. Was she really doing that? Yes. This NPC was walking on the grass. This is kind of mind-blowing to me because before deciding to do this video...
People living in video games these days. And you know what though? GTA 6 will actually feed decades of families. Given the kind of content everybody will milk out of it, it's gonna go crazy on YouTube when GTA 6 eventually releases. Everybody's gonna show off their RTX 5090 or 6090 graphics cards and Intel i11 processors, and they will show the ultimate settings for GTA 6, everything. And then the online part comes out, and then Rockstar is going to print billion, like GTA 5 already printed billions for them. Rockstar is going to print like hundreds of billions then. All they have to do is come up with new form of shark cards. That's it. Streamers will actually be able to afford mansions based off of the content that they can milk out of GTA 6. I'll never get out of GTA 6 online. GTA 6 won't be for PC anytime soon, not sure. Yeah, actually it will be for console, and even for a PS5, it has broken the boundaries of graphics processing, that Rockstar has said that it will be 30 FPS on a PS5. Can you imagine a gaming console like the PS5, which is already so powerful that it can play games on high fidelity on 4K TVs, and Rockstar still managed to push the boundaries, being like, nah, that's not enough. We want sweat dripping off of characters' skins. We want to display that. That's crazy. I just imagine what will the next upgrade of gaming look like. If you go such depth that you're gonna show sweat dripping on the skin, then what's there to do then? You know what? Rockstar could have taken GTA 5's engine, just slapped a new story on top of it, like 3 more playable characters and just more and more content. They would have been successful anyway. That's the power of Rockstar. Even a simple Cayo Perico DLC for GTA Online came out, and people still went crazy for it. People just started buying shark cards for it left and right. Games are limited by hardware these days, like limiting to 60 FPS or 30 FPS. I mean, it is because of poor optimization. That's all there is. Stable 30 FPS at 4K upscale. Not sure when wanted is 5-star, and when too much action is going on, depending of FPS, I'm sure. That is just poor optimization. GTA 6 should be able to hold itself up to 30 FPS consistent throughout the gameplay. I guess we are due to find out. Bro, you know what though? I saw this video by Mohak Mangal where he discusses why schools are so expensive. So why schools are so expensive. Sorry, schools are so expensive. Here we go. So 20 hours ago, this 01 Hindi by Zerodha, this Mohak Mangal guy made a video, why schools are so expensive. And look at one of the comments down below. Look at this. Expenses. Oh. Here we go. That is so true. And situations are worse if you want to join another school after 10th boards. I personally wanted to leave my school after 10th, so I gave exam for admission. I passed, but still for 11th and 12th, combining all facilities and everything, the total cost was about 11 lakhs for plus 2. Can you imagine 11 lakh rupees for 11th standard and 12th standard? I would rather end myself than pay this kind of fees for 11th and 12th standard studies. It's not like it's gonna change your life or whatever. No one cares about your scores of 10 and 12 anymore. Nobody gives a flying rat's ass about that. And people are charging out there 11 lakh rupees. I'm so cooked. I'm gonna have a baby in like what, 2 years now? And then that baby is gonna grow up and I'm gonna be paying my entire life savings for 1 month of school fees. I'm so done. I'm so cooked. I don't mind playing GTA 6 at 1080p with 60 FPS if visuals are like that. Maybe.
Now, let's talk about 60 FPS patches. You see these games? Now, what do all of these games have in common? That's right. They're all stuck on the PS4 with no way to play them at 60 FPS on the PS5. Now, this was the big thing back in the PS4 modding scene, basically pushing modded update packages to run 30 FPS lock games to 60 FPS. And in some cases, it was literally just as easy as changing a number from 30 to 60. But even on the PS4 Pro, we had to make some compromises, like running the games in 720p or dealing with constant frame dips. Well, not a problem here anymore. Using a tool called libhijacker, which apparently is just like a temporary name for now, we can install a patch on the PS5 itself so it can unlock the frame rates on a bunch of different compatible games. And this list is long. A lot of the games can be pushed to 60, and even some can be pushed to 120 FPS. Okay, so I had a whole walkthrough of how you use a computer and like a Python script to push these patches to your PC.
I was in army school from 1st to 12th, so I'm kind of disconnected from this. But still, there are schools out there, bro, that charge that kind of, fees. I'm so done.
PS5, but in the middle of researching this video, it actually got easier. So all you have to do now is just run ETA hand like normal, and because of that, we never really got to see what could have been. Well, check this out. The PS5 finally lets us see the true potential of this game, and holy crap, if you told me this was a PS5 launch title, I honestly would have believed you. This game still looks gorgeous, and running it at 60 frames absolutely makes it feel that much faster.
Do you know so many games of 2010 and 2015s, if they're upscaled, they will still hold up in 2025. And their assets are amazing. Games like Medal of Honor 2010 and then Just Cause, the previous versions, if they just got the upscaling, the graphics are a little bit patched and everything, they're still gonna hold up.
I'm not even gonna talk here. Just watch this, please.
Damn.
Now, I'll be honest, I always wanted to try Red Dead 2. I've heard phenomenal things about the game, but honestly, every time I try to play it on my PS5, I get put off by the frame rate. Usually 30 FPS isn't a problem for me, but on Red Dead, for some reason, it feels particularly sluggish and choppy, and I can't for the life of me figure out why. Now, obviously, if you have a beefy PC, I'd highly suggest just playing it there, where you can just run it at like 16K, 400 FPS.
I have actually installed RDR2 twice and ended up uninstalling it, given how slow it is in the beginning. Just one of the unfortunate incidents of gaming. Everybody swears by RDR2. Everybody tells me, Sid, you should absolutely play RDR2. But then, I just can't get through it.
PS and all that, but hey, this is a PS5 video, no question. Now, at this point, it's been almost 6 years since this game came out, and we haven't seen a PS5 and know that they can get away with it because, oh, hey, they unlocked the frame rate now. The Order 1886 is also one of those really visually stunning games. I remember when the PS4 first came out, this is what convinced me that we're heading towards next gen. The cutscene.
NFS Most Wanted was my favorite back then. Yeah, I mean, NFS Most Wanted, you can upscale that game as well and it will still hold up today. NFS Most Wanted 2005 graphics mod. If you just search that and yeah, remastered right here.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and this time I will be now let's continue on with probably the most known mod out there, and that's Redux mod. This right here is a Redux version 2 mod, and it basically remastered all the textures from the Xbox 360 version of the game to that with the paid mods, but that's sadly the truth when it comes to graphics mods in some games. You need to pay to get them. So let's start off with
so these mods I have seen some other mods as well. Graphics mod. You say the vanilla looks like shit when having the graphics set to low.
My absolute favorite one, and that's Black Graphics mods. So Black offers a bunch of
Graphics,
different
then there
graphics
was
mods, and let's
Ultimate
start off
Edition, was it?
edition. But one thing I'm for sure certain is that the lightning and the reflections are much better in the reshade mod, and this mod can definitely
Yeah.
cope with other paid mods like
This can still hold up in 2025. It can have some fighting chance, I believe. 2020, maybe? Yeah, this graphics does look good enough. Alright, anyway guys, I think I need to go now. There are some guests in the next room that I have to go to and talk to them. Otherwise they will feel very weirded out that I'm here streaming. We didn't have internet in army canteen. So this was the only game we got hands on during 2012. Really? But now the situations are different, isn't it, bro? You can upgrade the game, install some mods, and enjoy it in 2025 graphics, isn't it? So Pratik Shetty and Manas and Private Fortune and everybody, this is it for now. Bye bye. Yeah, it is. Gonna prepare for Vishal Mart. Oh, Vishal Mega Mart. We didn't discuss this. Delay ads, insert ad. Really? These are controls that I've been given? Add stream marker. Share. What the? Vishal Mega Mart is suddenly Vishal Mega Mart security guard meme. Suddenly this has popping off everywhere. Vishal Mega Mart security guard job trend. Satirical meme fest. I even saw Lakshay Chaudhary made a reel about this in Instagram. It brings reputation to the society for individual along with some facilities such as office being near the home, regular hours and more. I mean, come on man, it's just basically giving out security guard exam sabka clear ho gaya. It was due to a LinkedIn post, I guess. Oh, okay. That this job is now left behind exams like UPSC, IIT, JEE and NEET. Although the tone is mimicry, it deals with relatable topics as well. We just made the topic trending on social media. Yeah, it does seem like that. I love it. I love it. I love it, social media, for these things. It just keeps coming up with new trends and new things. It was famous in Reddit. I saw it in Reddit. I saw it in Facebook. I saw it in Discord. I saw it in Twitter. It's nice, these kind of things. And then again, some days will pass by and then there's some other trend that will catch on. But yeah, I'll sign off now. I'll connect with you guys again next week. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye bye. Next Sunday, 12 afternoon. All right. Bye bye.